we're underway.
Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Looking to break at pace. Searching pass he's played there. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Amat. Amat. That's been drilled forward. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. There's a probing ball. Now that's well seen too. Amat. Aim forwards. Well, that's beautiful. Great chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And another try! Oh no, he's got that completely wrong. Moved on forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Tries a deft little ball. And he cuts out the supply. And he's there to get it away. He'll try to keep this alive. Amat. And it's played forward. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's really well manoeuvred. Does really well to win the ball there. He's in plenty of space here. It's a mighty effort! And he's done it! A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Indonesia make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Moved on forwards. Is onto it in a flash.
Oman, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Indonesia making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
It's been a super start. They've made their intentions clear and they've backed them up.
Defending of the desperate variety. Aim forwards. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that's a big chance! It's an fancy-looking ball, that. Well read, nice interception. Aim forwards. And that has been cleared. Clipped into space. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Moved on forwards. Out to the left it goes. Now who's going to be first to this? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, nicely intercepted. What a throw in. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's played forward. Can he latch on to this? He is through here. There are a few waiting for it. Good take, and is he in? Smashing header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Oman, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Indonesia are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Calmly anticipates. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, great chance! Shapes to shoot! Moved on forwards. Chance here to counter. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, played right into his path. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. The pressing's in. Can he finish? And the ball's come loose here. That's going to go a long way. Oh, good spread. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. There's the shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. And he ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Oh, can he get onto this? Well timed, excellent interception. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Can he finish? And he hits the net!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now. Oman, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
That has certainly made things interesting.
There's been a genuine flow to this game so far, but that might mark a major shift in momentum now.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Keeper's got good distance on that. Over to the left. Played out wide. Back into the middle. And it's played forward. He's got away. Oh, he's found him in space. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Aim forwards. That has been cut short. Oh, good take in a good area. Well, they can break here. Gets into some space. Oh, some tackle that. Referee has just said play on. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's played forward. Cleared away. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Knocks it out wide. Oh, nice touch. Aim forwards. Lovely, now then. Moved on forwards. Cuts out the pass. That's really well manoeuvred. Tries a measured ball. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
forwards. Spread out to the left. He's got to be... He's having a shot! Gets good distance on it. Moved on forwards. Wins the duel this time. And it's played forward. Played back to the goalkeeper. Amat. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Succumbs to the pressure. So what can they make of this? He's making a real surge on the left. Crosses it in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Chance for a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. That's really well manoeuvred. Great defending, strong and determined. Moved on forwards. Now then, the ball's come loose. Shot! They've done it! And the comeback is complete! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Oman go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. He's onto it in a flash. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Aim forwards. Now that's well seen too. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Keeps on running. And the half-time whistle goes. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just...
Here we go again.
Indonesia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
It's run loose here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Out to the left it goes. Aim forwards. Real chance! He scored!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this one always did feel hard to predict, and that's exactly how it looks like turning out.
Decent chance! Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
And a chance! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Defending of the desperate variety. Shoots! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And that has been cleared. And it's played forward. That's a nicely weighted pass. That's been slipped through. He's had a shot! Come loose. Oh, they could be caught out here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Out towards the flank. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
And here's the chance to counter. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Plenty waiting in the middle. And he'll shoot here! And that has been clubbed away. Great work on the overlap. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. They've played it short. Driving on, a real charge here. Can he deliver? Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
That's a look and place it forward. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he's found support out wide. Could be danger here. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And that is a little undercooked.
Have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Chance, surely! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Clearly not happy with that.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Moved on forwards. Amat makes the interception. Aim forwards. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And it's played forward. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Does really well to win the ball there. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And the shot! Quality ball. And he cuts out the supply. And it's made its way to him. It's anyone. Takes a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Can he stop it going out? And it's hoisted clear. Takes aim and crosses. Amat getting this one clear. Oman being made to look sloppy in possession here. Goes for a shot! That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, nicely intercepted. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Aim forwards. And the finish! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Purring chance! Gets it away. Amat. Well timed, excellent interception. Moved on forwards, cuts out the pass. Out to the right, lofted in. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Up he goes! It's a loose ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And it's played forward. Moved on forwards. Tries a shot! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, look, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, they could be caught out here. Aim forwards. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, it's come loose. Nice control. Elects to cross. And he's there to clear it. Oh, sweet feet. A searching ball out wide. Goes to finish! A real chance and a real let-off. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a cute ball. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that.
Oman really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And it's played forward. Out to the left it goes. Played with finesse. Yeah, he's fouled him there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Going for goal!
Oman have got away with it this time, but I think if they carry on giving away free kicks in positions like that, I think they'll be made to pay. They've got to be very careful, just a little more discipline is called for.
Amat. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Muscular approach does pay off here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Nice looking ball. Danger averted for now. Have it back and can go again.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Aim forwards. He can get that clear. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Played out to the right. Lovely feet. Indonesia have to get it into the box and quickly. Knocks it out wide. That's tidy. Shot a goal! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
So here comes a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Cleared without complication. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time.
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Thinks... Oh, shooting chance! Herring after the ball here. Moved on forwards. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And he shoots! Time for a change in personnel.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that's it. A good watch, more than a good watch, actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?